Hey people, this is the continuation of one, and I left off talking about trying to work with people to get them to the right mind. So it's important for you to be in your right mind first, and then you can help somebody else be in their right mind. And to continue the long story short, another time that I had made an individual of one or more than $1 million to $1 billion was a story about a song I wrote called On the Run. Quite a long time ago, I had a band named Bootleg, and we wrote original and Texas and Southern style rock, and we recorded an album under our name Bootleg, the Bootleg album. It was a 9-song demo, and one of the songs on that CD during that recording was called On the Run. It goes a little bit like this. Train's on time, I'm feeling behind, so worried about you losing your mind, and I got to have you into my life. Well, 747's leaving at 11. I'm gonna die in a plane crash now. Get closer to heaven. Ooh, I feel it's love, and I just wanna stay on the run. Anyhow, that song On the Run was recorded on our Bootleg CD, 9-song CD. And a few names of songs also on that CD that we recorded in North Dallas have titles that are names of the songs. And some of the 9-song CD names of songs are On the Run, Broke Ass Bitch, Gangster Blues, Texas Time, Redheaded Stepchild, and a couple more. Thanks to Jesus Christ, I'm still alive, although I have not seen one penny from making Coca-Cola billions of dollars. I have not seen one penny from making Disney billions of dollars, and I honestly haven't seen very much of making Exxon billions of dollars. The long story that's short goes like this. I had recorded the Bootleg band CD with the song On the Run recorded on the same CD. As a musician, you have to give yourself away. You have to give yourself a little bit at a time. So one day, approaching noontime, I had journeyed to the location of Skillman and Abrams in North Dallas, and walked into an Exxon gas station and gave a African American individual a copy of our CD with the song On the Run recorded on the CD. Anyhow, to make the long story short, once again, I wasn't thinking that the individual may give it to his manager and he may pass it up the chain of command, or to somebody to take my song, my title On the Run, and my potential future idea. Anyhow, depressingly enough, weeks to months later, almost every gas station in North Texas had changed their name or sided the name Exxon to On the Run. And so people, you could see it's kind of frustrating to know that you were a very, very huge, large part of making somebody more than $1 billion. So the reason that I am putting this video out is for somebody to hopefully respond to, possibly to make it easy, some millionaires. Honestly, all I've ever wanted from childhood up till later on in the age and later on the stage is $1 million. And people, it ain't no lie, it's been one motherfucking son of a bitch, hard ass time. So hopefully you know someone who has a lot of money, because I do have $90 million ideas at least, and I have no problem turning them over to somebody. To keep the long story short, I'm not going to be able to give $1 million away. To correct that, I'm not going to be able to give $1 million idea away for free. There's a way, and there might be a possibility to communicate with somebody out there in YouTube land or somebody around the world. As you can see, this is an awesome dentist office up here.
Yeah, can you cut it, please?
Anyhow, you can see I'm already getting a small complaint from the from the
video doesn't need to show everywhere we're going.
you know, from the person that's controlling the driving situation here. So anyhow, as I said, people out there in YouTube land and hopefully all around the world, I'm going to go ahead and end this long story session in the fashion and manner that I know how. When I was a youngster, a very young child, I wanted to be a pilot, and that didn't happen, so I decided to tell my Father in heaven that I'd like to be a singer. And by the grace of God, I'm still alive, and part of my quite possible multiple personalities, which probably I don't have any multiples in me. There may be a possibility that I have a part that doesn't want to agree with another part, but as you go back to the Bible, you'll find that the Lord created you and every other human being on this earth, including animals, with multiples or parts, many parts. So try to accept yourself as you accept animals amongst our great place here that our Father in earth, and because of Jesus Christ had created what we know of today as earth. And because I have made somebody millions and billions of dollars, I'll go ahead and pass this information along to somebody who's not so educated, that the word earth comes from the word erdi, or E-R-D-E. And if you want to go back to Hebrew and Greek and back to maybe the French, the word E-R-D-E means earth. Yeah, that's right. Ain't no never, never, never land. My memory has just been told.